No, please, Lord. My lord, I beg to pray for listing, my lord, one I am, my lord, obliged.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23. In this case, my lord, petitioner, I got information that petitioner has died. So lordship may kindly take some time to bring proper instruction.
Your name?
H.J. Tamule.
Adjourn on the prayer of Mr. H.G. Tamoli.
Obliged.
Item 1 for motion.
Yeah, please, lordship. Lordship, here, lordship, my father's name, lordship.
Madam Verma,
Yes,
these
Lord.
are 2018-19 matters. Notice is not yet issued.
In
Why?
some matters,
Why?
notice was not issued because this court wanted more information from
What information?
Lordship, what the order sheet reflects, Lordship, because sometimes court was not satisfied that enough information was there to issue notice, or it would have just asked for instructions.
But ultimately today, what will you do?
Same thing, Lordship.
Will issue notice today after 5 years?
Lordship may, if Lordship wants to.
So that's why
dispose
it's
of-
come to same thing. Today we'll be hearing it.
Yes, Lordship,
So wouldn't have been more proper to issue notice and
exactly, Lordship. Every bench had a different view, Lordship, on these matters.
okay, yes, we are hearing this matter.
Lordship, my father's name, lordship, page 17, lordship,
Page 70,
17, lordship. Second name, lordship, Ajay Dali, lordship, is my father.
page 70.
17, lordship, translated copy, lordship.
In this matter, Lordship, LCR was called for, an interim was given, maybe
Yes.
notice was not issued. So maybe court found some material was missing in the petition and has to look into the LCR.
And not listed for the next 5 years.
It ought to have been listed when the LCR comes back, Lordship, but it was not listed for some reason. And in between the COVID period came, because my record shows that after 1812, it was listed again on 6/9/2019, thrice in 19 and now in 23. The COVID period for
Suppose-
1.5 years.
Suppose there is something to hear.
Yes, Lordship.
Most appropriate is to issue notice.
Exactly. Like I said, all conventions had a different.
Okay, page
view,
17,
Lordship.
yes, who is the father?
Ajay Dali, lordship, Ajay Dali, he's my father.
Ajay
lordship.
Ali, father,
Son
okay.
of Sabit Ali, lordship.
And who is this petition? Hassan Ali,
Yes, lordship.
which
And
document?
my name is along with the father lodge appears in page 27, 25 lordship. But on shifting is there lordship. There is first name lordship Ajay Dali lordship, son of Sabit, he is my father. And myself is the last name lordship Hassan Ali lordship.
What's the name of the petitioner?
Bhashan Ali lordship, in some places it become Batan lordship. Bhashan and some.
So Bhasan has become Bakran and the village Bhelangagumuri has become Bhangnamari. So you want to say that all are one and the same?
Bhashan and Batam are same lordship.
File affidavit to show how they are same. The petitioner may file an affidavit to indicate as to how the village number 3 Bhelangumari
It is Bhelengimari, yes, lordship.
of the voters list of 1966 and the village Bhanganmari of the 2000 voters list are the same village, and also as to how Hassan Ali, the proceedee, and Batan Ali, the person referred in the 2005 list are one and the same person,
Lordship,
list after 2 weeks.
village are not.
Next
Lordship, Lordship, village are
Item
different,
two.
Lordship. Village are different, Lordship. But Batan and Bhashan is same, Lordship.
You show how they are same.
Yes, Lordship. Hello.
A little bit of difference here we understand. And again, the village is also
No,
different.
Village is different. Lordship.
And the respondents through the superintendent of police border also to make an inquiry and submit a report before the court as to whether
Patan and Bhashan.
Yes.
Hassan Ali and Bhatan Ali are the same person. Meaning thereby that the superintendent of police will make an inquiry in the house of Bhatan Ali of the 2005 list and see whether a person named Bhatan Ali exists in such village, and also whether the two villages are one and the same.
And
Lordship,
Lordship, there's no continuity of his stay also because after 66, he's referring to a voters list of 1997 and then
2005,
2005.
notice that.
Nothing. in
Petitioner to
between.
also produce the continuous voters list from 1966 to year 2005.
70, Lordship.
Next
village
item.
to them, Lordship,
Yes.
may not be same, Lordship.
Please give way to Mr. Talukdar.
Item
Yes,
two.
Mr. Talukdar.
Lordship, I may have a copy of this order.
Adjourn on the prayer of MC Verma. For the Home Department.
No.
Item 1, I wanted the order copy, Lordship.
Sorry,
In item 1, I wanted the order copy to communicate.
order copy, yes. Sir.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, item 2.
My lord, the notice was served in favor of the petitioner, but the village name is different and police station is different. So the petitioner did not receive the notice.
The petitioner to file an affidavit as to how the name of the village as well as the police station happens to be different. List
My lord,
after 2 weeks.
My lord, annexure 1 is there, annexure 1 is there, my lord, page 10. Voter ID card, my lord, is there. This is clear, my village, my residence. Page 10, my lord.
Voter ID card has no relevance.
My lord, this voter ID card, at least this is genuine document. And apart from this, my lord, this court is in Dibrugarh and the order of certificate could be issued from Tinsukia. Different police station, different village, my lord. How the notice?
So
is
you
served?
filed an affidavit, you explain. How do we know how it is different? Next item.
My lord, expert order, my lord. This is an expert order.
He should have come up with this submission first.
So adjourn, next time you make the submission.
Yes,
first.
Lordship.
This is the difficulty with Mr. I.A. Talukdar. He always says something different.
Had he come up with this as the first submission, Lordship would have remanded it back.
And
with
the
the
file is
cost.
already out now.
Item 3.
Next item. Make the direct submission on the next date, we'll pass the order. Yes.
Impugn order is at page 39.
Mayur Bhanu, who is the father of Mayur Bhanu?
Well, it's one only. One only.
Page number.
Her certificate was issued by the government, page 38.
Mr. Digate asks, where does the name of the father appear?
In the mallet. Page 39, mallet.
Is 39,
31.
19, Lordship.
what is the name of the father?
One only.
19 is
One
NRC.
we are.
19 is NRC, Lordship.
This is not a legacy, mallet.
You were referring to which page, Mr. Digate asks?
19, mallet.
19. This is not admissible in evidence. Next.
The Bullock case. Mayur Bhanu, the Mayur Bhanu.
And mallet, next is voter ID card 34, mallet.
Adjourn in order to enable the petitioner to prepare the matter. Next item.
Item 4.
It was page 22. Name of the father.
Lordship, this is a case, Lordship, Sudhir Roy.
The Samsudin, who is the father?
Lordship, this is covered by Sudhir Roy, Lordship.
Sorry,
No.
we don't know cover. First, you tell your facts.
Lordship.
Ah.
Page, Lordship.
Who is the
15,
father of Samsudin?
Father, Samsuddin's father is Lordship Isab Ali. Isab Ali,
Isawali, which page?
page 17, Lordship.
Isawali, page 1765, village Maguri. Which document will show Samsuddin is the son of Isawali?
Lordship, page 25, Lordship.
Page 25. Samaruddin. Village is different. One is Maghuri, other is Nawmari. Thana, one Rupahiyat, other is Mayong.
Yes, Lordship.
The petitioner refers to the voters list of 1965, which contains the name of Isab Ali, son of Asaruddin at serial 843. And claims Isab Ali to be the father. Petitioner thereafter refers to the voters list of 2015 of village Noromari. I go to village Didiba, village Maghuri Gusibana. Noromari, which
Noromari.
contains the name of Samaruddin, son of Isab Ali at serial 552. Petitioner to explain as to why the two villages are different and also how the name of Samaruddin, the name is same, no? Samaruddin. How the villages are different. This after 2 weeks.
1997 voters list, he is Mohammed Samaruddin and son of Ismatin, a different voters list again.
The 1997 voters list shows Samaruddin, son of Ismat Ali, again where the name of the father is different. The explanation may be made through an affidavit. Next item.
5 and 6.
14. Voters list of 2014. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List again. On further appearance, non-appearance, adverse order shall follow.
It's a legal aid matter, Lord.
Legally.
Yes, Lordship, it's a legal aid council.
Then let us
Item
change the
5.
council then. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. It is noticed that MSB Chaudhary Learned Council was appointed as the legal aid council. As the legal aid council is not appearing, for the interest of justice, the legal aid council be changed. Accordingly, we appoint Mr. Sikdar as the learned amicus to represent the petitioner. A copy of the photocopy of the petitions be provided to Mr. Sikdar.
Item 7.
Read this Lordship. Lordship, petitioner name is Halima Khatun.
Yes, who is the father?
Page 13, Lordship.
Yes. A.R. Sikdar,
2 weeks.
Lordship, Rasul Mia.
page number 13.
Finding-
Rasul Mia is the father.
Yes, Lordship.
Village Sundari, yes. And now who is the petitioner? Halima. Which document we show?
That's a Gaura certificate of different village, Lordship. Lordship, in the petitioner mother, Jamila.
See, madam, there is a word called in Assamese, Horbozan. Horbozan is a character who knows everything in this world. Gaburas are not characters who knows everything.
Except Gavura petitioner don't have any other document.
Do you have anything? Any marriage
petitioner's mother-
certificate? Huh?
Petitioner mother whose name appeared in voter list 1970. She is alive, Lordship.
Mother
Jariman-
Jariman Nessa.
Yes, she is alive.
Bring her evidence. What do you do, madam? Send me back. For only for the evidence of Jariman Nessa.
No other document to show the.
So if the mother says,
Yes.
my daughter should not be, you can cross-examine the mother, of course, to,
Can.
and also make your own inquiry, whether that Jariman Nessa has a daughter named Halima.
Halima.
You can inquire from the neighbors, etc. also. Her,
Whether
She
she's
goes
still
to-
mother
we are
still
remanding
alive.
only for one purpose, to examine Jariman Nessa. That's. Her,
P. Ghosh.
B. Ghosh, then
P.
P. Ghosh, then counsel for the petitioner also heard the. The petitioner Halima Khatun had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
10 Borpeta Lordship.
10 Borpeta for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT case number 340/2016. An opinion dated 13/9/2018 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1970 of village Sunbori, Moza Govardhan, police stations Horbog, district Borpeta, which contains the name of Rasul Mia, son of Akbar at serial 202 and that of Zariman Nessa, wife of Rasul Mia at serial 203, and both reside in the same house number 54. The petitioner claims that Rasul Mia is her father, but apart from a certificate of a Gambura, no document is available to the petitioner to substantiate a claim. But however, it is stated that her mother, Jariman Nessa, is still alive. In the circumstance, matter remanded back to the tribunal in order to enable the petitioner to examine Jariman Nessa, wife of Rasul of village Sunbori, to establish that she is her daughter. In doing so, the state authorities to the Superintendent of Police may also make a verification and inquiry as to whether Jariman Nessa of village Sunbori has a daughter named Halima Khatun, and such evidence may also be placed before the tribunal. The state respondents may also cross-examine Jariman Nessa in the event she is brought in for rendering evidence. Petitioner to appear. So any reasonable order passed in favor.
Item 8.
In the ex parte order, Lordship will find the ex parte order in page number 19.
Heard Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner also. The petitioner Salahuddin alias Muhammad Salau
Chalao.
had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number. Which
Party
foreign
order of 2003 Lordship.
cost will be more. Mr. Bora, you'll have to negotiate the cost with Madam Verma.
No, what had happened is not, Lordship will find, madam. Notice was not served. If Lordship, the record is here, my lord, if I have flagged the record.
Notice not served.
Not notice, sir. Record is there, my lord. That is flagged, my lord. Lordship will find a notice. It is said that a notice has been returned back to on 12/10/2003, but signed by one person as Khatum on 13/10/2003. How can it be, my lord? Notice was sent on 12/10 to the court, signed on the next day. It cannot be, my lord.
Signed by one
S. Khatun.
MAST
On the
S. Khatun,
on the next day, my lord.
sister.
Sister, he said the sister, but
And notice is served by hand, the Jarikar goes. So it can be the next day also. It's not.
no, how can we do? He already sent to the court. And my lord, another.
And which case was registered
Lordship in page number 19, it is registered as case number FT 16.
as a was referred to Forest Tribunal Dibrugarh for rendering an opinion, resulting in registration FT case number so and so. The case was registered as State versus Muhammad
Sister.
Salwa.
Chalo.
The petitioner claims that he is Muhammad Salahuddin and not Salwa. But however,
Received by the sister Lordship, it's very clearly mentioned. And 1310, it was received on 1310.
we have seen it.
Yes, Lord. Hetu order.
Upon non-appearance of the petitioner on a premises that notice was served, the order dated 14/11/2003 was ex parte order dated 14/11/2003 was passed, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, the said petition is instituted. Mr. S. Bora, and counsel for the petitioner, refers to the notice of service, which is available in the records. The records reveal that one MAST S. Khatun had received, daughter of
Sheikh
says that
Sheikh
she's the-
Mohammed.
The daughter of
It's a
Sheikh
Sheikh Mohammed.
Sheikh Mohammed. Sheikh Mohammed had received a notice. No further material is available that a person who had received a notice is the sister. Full stop. Petitioner claims that he did not receive notice and is only agreed by the ex parte order. View of the above, ex parte order 1411 set aside, petitioner to appear before the tribunal. Furnace tribunal, any number is there now?
Tinsukia.
If there is number, then you appear in number one.
Forwarding
Dibrugarh
member is
Before-
FT Dibrugarh 1.
So you'll be in Tinsukia or Dibrugarh now?
It will, well, that is in 2003, it will be now Tinsukia.
No, now, as of now, it will be
My lord, it will be Tinsukia, my lord, now.
Tinsukia. To appear before the foreigners tribunal number one, Tinsukia,
Tinsukia.
on so and so.
Lordship will
The
Lordship, I would like to bring something to Lordship's
Lordship will fix
notice.
it.
This is not the first time he is coming, Lordship. In 2002 also, he had a matter here, and then also he never appeared, Lordship. There's an order here of the High Court, Lordship.
No, but this is a different procedure.
Same person.
Maybe
Same
same
person,
person.
Lordship.
But notice of service cannot be gone by past conduct.
It is the same notice, same case number, Lordship.
Madam Verma, you are arguing against the law.
I'm not, I'm just bringing it to
Uh,
Lordship on
conduct-
this ex parte order.
Understand, a conduct cannot substitute actual service. Go back, appear on so and so, the LCR be sent to the foreign seminar number one Tinsukia.
Tinsukia, my lord. And I will. Lordship
We
will
have,
fix it, I will
it
fix
is
the order.
noticed that as submitted by MSA Verma, that on earlier occasion also the petitioner
Had approached this.
had approached the court against ex parte order
But I said 2000.
where there is an interference by the court.
2000.
It is expected that this time the petitioner will
Lordship,
appear and
only prayer is lordship will fix it, my lord.
and appear and participate in the proceeding and not to repeat the same plea again.
Lordship will fix a date, I will.
10th May.
So Lordship, he goes without cost
No notice.
notice, but the sister has taken and it's a same father.
No.
Sister has accepted the notice, Lordship. It is here in the records. Sister has
Yeah,
accepted.
just
the
a minute,
notice.
Mr. Boran.
And she also and her father's name is also same, Lordship. He cannot say that he has not received the notice.
Sign the village police. Hey, Boro sound, record to sound.
8 to 8.
Sign the village police.
And sister has even put her age as 18 years, Lordship.
Village police. Will you say? এখন অব্দি এখানে পুলিশের রিপোর্ট দিয়েছে পুলিশ
Yar Mohammed, Lordship, and he is also the son of Yar Mohammed.
Let him go and appear now. So now this time go with your proper identity that I am so and so, I am appearing and you prove your case.
In fact, when of the record, I same matinee, his father also got the same notice. Lordship has ex parte order set aside and he appeared before the court and he was declared Indian citizen, my lord.
So you go yourself, get
No, so I have
the.
the same thing, sir. Okay.
Item 9.
Yes, Mr. Shikhar. Abdullah will be father.
Here in the case, my lord, the difficulty is there, my lord. Father's name is not in 1970 or 66 voter list. Father become voter in 1977 first time, my lord. But grandfather is voter in 1966.
Let us see.
Grandfather
Grandfather
also
66.
My lordship will find page 49. Voter list of 1966.
Page number 49.
Page 49. Bhandakular at page 50. They are all along in the same village. In Gaspara village.
Village is same.
Same method. Then my lord, 77 voter list, my lord, lordship will find.
Daspara. Why don't you do one thing? Who is the father? Moksed.
Moksed
The
is the
grandfather is the father.
grandfather.
Mok-
Bastullah Sheikh is the father, my lord.
uh,
Lordship will find in page 54.
Page 54.
Then my lord,
This,
lordship will find in page 61, my lord. It proceeded with his father.
mhm.
54, Bastullah Sheikh's father, Moksed, my lord, grandfather's name here shortly written. Then my lord, 97 voter list, lordship.
What happened to Moksed?
Moksed died in the year 1975,
75.
and father became first time voter in 1977.
What about the mother?
My lord,
Asitan Bibi?
Ahitan Bibi. Ahitan
Ahit-
grandmother died in 1974.
She died 74,
74.
grandfather died in 75.
But all along in the same voter list, lordship will kindly have a look at the 97 voter list and 2005 voter list. The proceed is also with his father in 2005 voter list. In page 61. my lord.
Who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is
Abdullah.
Abdullah Sheikh. Page 61, my lord, 2005 voter list. 62, 11 for Bastullah
Yes.
Sheikh, son of Moksed Ali Sheikh Munshi. In the same voter list, all along that.
Grandfather and father also in the same, then father and son also seem to be in the same,
Village is same. all
village
along.
is same all through.
Hmm. And had Ahitan Bibi been alive till 77, it would have been better for him.
Exactly.
But she also died 74. 70, Ahitan and Moksed, they appear together.
And 60, this voters list of 66, Mokshed Ali is 42 and Ahitan Bibi is 29.
In 1960,
66.
45 and 33.
Lordship, I am referring to page 49.
Hmm.
Page 49,
49 is of which year?
66 voters list, Lordship.
66. 42 and 39.
So grandfather, grandmother seems to be very young.
But in 70, one has become 45 and one has become 33. It's okay, consistent.
Yes, Lordship.
Hmm.
The names also seem to be same, not much.
Mr. Sigda,
My lord,
in 77,
my lord.
Bastullah is 21 years, 25 years. Hmm.
Father's name is
No, just a minute. It's 25 years. Ahitan is 33 in 1970. So in
my lord.
it must have been around 15 years.
There may be some anomalies in the entry in the voter list,
Hmm.
and both have expired, my lord. 75 and 70.
Okay, you go back and establish yourself. You also make your inquiry.
77, their names, they become young again, Lordship. Moksad thing. Bastullah Sheikh becomes 25 and Surya Bibi becomes 21. And they should be remanded
Bastullah-
back.
So 25 in 77. So Ahitan would have been
But I
33 plus 7, so 42 in 1977, had she been alive. So she must have been 16 when Bastullah was born. It's,
That is
you
possible,
cannot
my
say that it's wholly impossible.
On what ground Lordship would like to send it back? There has to be something the tribunal has to examine.
We'll examine
examine-
whether this list indicate that
The
that
grandfa-
Bastullah is a citizen
Yes,
and Bastullah along with Abdullah. State also to verify. go to the house of Bastullah and find out who all are there. If you see there is another Bastullah and another Abdullah sitting there, you come and tell the tribunal that this man is not that one.
That makes, yes, Lord.
And I think this aspect requires some verification always. What we are having is, you point out the name of X of a particular voter's list, show that Y is the father of X. You either claim that Y to be the father or you claim that X to be the father. Because X has a son or daughter having the same name. That X's son or daughter having the same name and the proceedee having the same name, whether they are same person or not. There is a possibility that a person having the same name is sitting in that house somewhere.
I mean, not
Or that you will know only when you personally visit the
Physical-
house and see.
physical verification. Lordship will pass.
That will be a very good manner of verification. If you find somebody else named Abdullah is already there in that house, that means this Abdullah is somebody else. And if you find no one is there, this Abdullah itself is that man. So he must have,
Lordship, during this verification, the police can even collect the documents of that person and place it
everything.
before the
And you
tribunal.
can just go and very,
Yes. And
police
it
can just
can-
ask,
it
go
can be
and go to that house and
Yes.
say, let us see the face of Abdullah.
along
So
with the-
Abdullah will come out. Then you come and see the face of this proceedee, whether it is the same man or not. It's very clinching for you. Moment you bring in this evidence, it is,
It makes it quite
it's
transparent.
very convincing for any authority to pass any order. On the other hand, if you find this Abdullah is sitting in that house, that means this must be true. So I think,
Lordship will
in-
pass.
otherwise we want to increase the role of this
Verification.
police authorities.
Because at the time of inquiry, everything is very gray areas are there. It's not clear.
At the time of inquiry, it's only a prima facie indication or police
Random.
feels that sufficient materials have not been brought before us. That's all.
And it's a very random
And it's
kind of a
not an
report.
allegation also.
Yes.
This is only that we are having some doubt whether this person is a foreigner or not. We don't have materials to come to any conclusion. We refer it to the tribunal. There is no allegation that he's a foreigner, he's not a foreigner.
Just
On
a
the other
clarification.
hand, this is the difference between a criminal proceeding and a foreigner's proceeding. In a criminal proceeding, there will be definite charge sheet. That after investigation, we found that X is involved in this kind of an offense, so we are sending him for trial. Here, proceedings are not sent for trial. Here, what is the background fact? The police, after making some inquiry, could not arrive at their satisfaction that this man is a foreigner. So we refer him to the tribunal. Let the tribunal decide whether he is or he is not.
Enough opportunities given
Huh.
to produce the
This is not
document.
a allegation raised that he is a foreigner. And the tribunal should also keep that in mind. The moment somebody is referred, it is not that the state is making an allegation that that man is foreigner.
Just for an
The
opinion.
man is referred because the state do not have material to conclude whether he is a foreigner or not. This is also in the nature of an inquiry only, this foreigner proceeding, tribunal proceeding.
It gives them opportunity to give their
Opportunity.
documents and
So
prove
now,
themselves
under
to be
section 9,
citizens.
you discharge your burden, bring all your material which will show you are a citizen, that's all. The whole thing has been complicated by the intermediate procedures which had come in place in between.
And in the process, all these extra documents which have come into place, somebody,
Everything.
somewhere it has gone off track with the documents.
And this inquiry we find is very relevant. Moment the proceeding comes to a tribunal, relies on the vote, say this is the voters list of
66.
66,
Yes.
Moksed is their grandfather. Then comes the voters list of 77, Bastullah is the father. Go to the house of Bastullah of that particular village.
Bastullah was also examined.
See who he is. see whether Abdullah is there in his house or not. Also, take the face verification of that Abdullah and this Posidi Abdullah. If they are the same person, that means it's the
Match.
same Abdullah. If they do not match, that means this Abdullah is a different person,
Right.
falsely claiming the name of the other Abdullah. It's very easy to establish. কি করলো? Yeah, see there. The petitioner Abdullah Sheikh had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 1 Dhubri for rendering an opinion.
Page 84 is the opinion. Madam.
So therefore, Mr. Shikdar, we use the expression for rendering an opinion.
Right.
We never say for adjudication or for or to try a trial or anything. These are not trials. For rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, the resulting in registration of FT 5406/2011. The petitioner rendered an opinion dated 30/4/2019, holding that the petitioner is a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies on the voters list of 1966 of village Gaspara, which contains the name of Maqsad Ali Munsi, son of Gohar Sheikh at serial 332, and that of Ahitan Bibi, wife of Maqsad Ali at serial 333, and both are residing in the same house number 70/1. The name of Maqsad Ali Munsi and Ahitan Bibi also appears in the voters list of 1970 of village Gaspara. It is stated that both Maqsad Ali Munsi and Ahitan Bibi respectively died in the years 1975 and 1974. In the voters list of 1977 of village Gaspara, in the voters list of 97, sorry, contains the name of Bastullah Sheikh, son of Maqsad at serial 61, and that of Surya Bibi, wife of Bastullah at serial 62. The voters list of 1985 and 1989 also 89 and 1997 also contains the name of Bastullah Sheikh and Surya Bibi of village Gaspara. The voters list of 2005 of village Gaspara contains the name of Bastullah Sheikh, son of Maqsad Ali Munsi at serial 312, Surya Bhan Bibi, wife of Bastullah Sheikh at 313, and that of Abdullah Sheikh, son of Bastullah Sheikh at 314. And all of them are understood to be residing in the same household. Petitioner claims that he is the Bastullah son of Abdullah Sheikh, son of Bastullah Sheikh of the voters list of 2005, and therefore being the son of Bastullah Sheikh, who again is the son of Maqsad Ali Munsi, his citizenship is established. In view of the above, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine all the aforesaid voters list. The petitioner to produce the complete voters list of the aforesaid years before the tribunal. The state through the superintendent of police border to make an inquiry in the house of Bastullah Sheikh of village Gaspara and find out as to whether Abdullah Sheikh is his father and whether that Abdullah Sheikh and the Prosidi Abdullah Sheikh are one and the same person. Upon such material review, regional order be passed.
Develop the industry.
10. Item 10.
Indication 10.
10.
Next day fixed for I love. Next day fixed for I love.
More 9 at least.
Madam Verma.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship,
Order.
Lordship can't hear.
देखो मैंने अगुवाई दिया, बोलो।
Instead of returning the matter to the tribunal, can a verification be made by the
SP?
border police,
Yes,
SP
Lordship.
border police, regarding the contention made before this court?
We can get it done, Lordship.
Yes.
And then if the matter is disposed of,
Then we can
Yes.
pass the order here only.
yes, Lordship.
Instead of again going back, tribunal pass some order, they will come back again.
Then. and
This
there will be
oscillation
some-
can be
there will
avoided
be some
possibly.
Inconsistencies again.
Should you follow that? We keep
in-
it pending,
in
we
two,
give you
three
a time
cases,
of 2 weeks or 4 weeks, whatever is required for this.
2 weeks is more than enough. Lordship can start with few matters today of different districts.
Hmm.
Like this one was for Dhubri now.
Yes.
So in 4 or 5 districts as a pilot project kind of a thing, we can start it.
Why
Lordship.
not invoke all the districts, let all the SPs do
We
some
can-
work.
I mean to say, once we started, we can, it would be easier, Lordship.
We want only one specific verification we want, whether this man and that man referred in the voters list, they are same or not.
Person or not. And-
What
and
will
even-
happen if another person of that name is already sitting in that house and
Somebody
somebody with a
else's-
similar name only makes a claim that I am that man? This verification, no one is making anywhere.
Yeah.
We are only going by names. We are not going by the persons.
Lordship can start that.
In that event, the matter will attain finality.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
No, no,
It's,
that
uh,
is
like
what
a
Lordship
peacock.
I have been submitting again and again, some litigations. I have seen coming back for the 3rd time, since the time of NRC. Because it goes back again, order and court passes a direction that within 3 months of.
No,
45
even we have
days,
noticed in some cases, in fact, 1 or 2 were my earlier orders only.
And they are still back.
And the tribunal had done a mess.
Yes.
Tribunal was very specifically required to do something. Tribunal, instead of doing that, just created a mess and again dismissed the case and
Again,
comes
they are
back to
before
us.
this court, yes. With 1 or 2 reports, Lordship will have an idea how to proceed further with them, Lordship.
maybe a time will come. Why go to the tribunal?
Come to the High Court.
Come to the High Court straight away.
Then the very purpose of the tribunals would be defeated. Lordship, what the High Court will.
No, it's the easiest of thing to do. See, we ask this proceedee, what is your claim?
Father's name.
Father's name, voters list of this village
Yes.
of this particular year is my father. Police will go to that house, make a spot verification there, whether that kind of a household exists or not with the same names. And also whether they have a daughter or son of this particular name. Once you achieve this, ask the family to show the face of the daughter or son. Let us see who he is.
Because the.
Take a
photographs are already
photograph
there,
or something
yes.
of the proceedee, compare it, whether it is the same person or it is a different person. If it is different person, end of the matter. That voters list can never be relied upon by the proceedee because he is a different person,
Different person.
although he may have the same name. So this will hardly wouldn't take more than a month to sort out. Even if they come directly to the High Court, it won't take more than 1 month to sort it out.
Yes. Now in
Then
most
we
of
are
the
also
matters-
thinking, we are sending back with a very good purpose. But ultimately the purpose is not met.
It is all on documents here, Lordship. Again, it goes back. In fact, sometimes I feel that the petitioners are buying time in this manner. They're buying time, they're taking 4 or 5 years to file the WS, then the opinion goes against, they come to the High Court. Here it is lying for 5 years.
And
1 decade
ultimately,
passes.
every day we get a matter, the petitioner is no more.
Yes, And,
Every day we are getting a matter. In the meantime, he has already passed away.
and in this process, 15, 20 years just go by. The man is also not
No,
feeling secure.
see, if you go to the basics, there will be a border police.
It is their work.
Border
job.
police duty is to find out, locate foreigners.
Yes.
They identify one person to be that appears to them that this man may be a foreigner. He will make a verification or inquiry, whatever it is called, or investigation, either of the term, but meaning is same. Purpose of that inquiry is give that man an opportunity to show that he is a citizen. If he shows good documents, good convincing material, that's the end of the matter. Border police should not refer him. They themselves say, oh yes, we are satisfied that
Yes.
he has discharged his burden.
Documents are
So
satisfactory.
discharge him.
Yes.
Don't deal with him anymore. If documents are not satisfactory, or the person simply avoids the police, just runs away, refer him to the tribunal. Tribunal, what is the purpose? Purpose before the tribunal is the police did not have any material to arrive at their conclusion. So therefore, the tribunal, we have section 9. Burden is given to the proceedee. Proceedee will come forward to the tribunal, produce whatever material he has. So now the police will be in a better position because they know the material. That this man, earlier they were just, they
Roving
were
inquiry.
proceeding against nothing. No material is for them to examine. Now this material is there once the proceedee appears. Now the police can verify whether this material,
Belong to him or not.
firstly, it belongs to him or not.
Exactly.
Secondly, go to that place and verify whether actually it is or it is not.
It sorts out.
And
everything.
police will file a fair report before the tribunal. Yes, we verified. We found, yes, this material pertains to this man. Yes, this material indicates that man is a citizen. We found him in that house only.
The tribunal will pass its
Pass
opinion.
the order that this man is a citizen. Suppose police finds that no. Although this man is claiming that these are my material, when they go to that relevant place pertaining to that material, they find that another person with the same name is there, exists there in that house. So that means this is a fraudster. He's claiming, falsely claiming. You declare him.
You
And
can
this
keep the
entire
record.
effort doesn't need more than a month.
Does not touch it. They have to work in coordination, Lordship.
And proceedee, you don't even have to file all these WS and these and all so many things also.
And the evidence.
Just one day come and appear before the tribunal, either himself or with a lawyer, maybe without a lawyer also. But see,
These are my documents.
these are my documents, you please examine. And I have nothing beyond this, you examine. The government leader or the police, whoever is present, they'll also see, oh yes. They'll take one day, let us go and verify
Physical
whether it is
verification, yes.
true or not. Next day you come and give a reply.
Nothing is
The
impossible.
disposal will be
Lordship.
faster, the
Exactly.
person will be, he'll
Free
get
from
a
mental agony,
proper
Lordship.
justice.
Yes.
If he's a genuine person, he'll save himself. If he's not a genuine person,
The other
he'll
will
be
yes.
detected then and there. He'll face the consequence. Instead of all this making everything murky and
Messier day by day, Lordship.
they create a mess out of that so that no one can determine anything.
It's all what is a game of documents now. Some documents.
And
we
documents
detect-
also, tribunal will ask the person, which is the best document? Don't give us a huge volume of documents and then say, you please find out what is there. So what is your claim? Best document, that's all.
Lordship may issue some directions. We will forward them to the department and let them issue notice and to the SP border, Lordship.
Let us
Some
try
specific
let us try with
directions.
Mr. Alim's case, see what he has to say. Yes, Mr. Alim.
My lord, my
Sophia,
Sophia,
Sophia alias Mobia.
my lord, what happened in this case? My name is Sophia. But the notice issued from the tribunal in the
Is
name
to
of
Mobia.
Mobia, and forcefully it was served upon me.
Lordship, this forcefully thing, I completely disagree on this. They accept the documents themselves, they put their signature. And this submission is
Madam
just
Verma-
not acceptable, Lordship.
Madam Verma,
We don't
Madam
legally
Verma.
watch it, Lordship.
Madam Verma, when the court process server or the police goes to these people, they are very high level people. And they are somebody to be feared about.
Maybe a Jarigarog also.
They'll be a little feared about by these people. Oh, he has come. Moment he said, yes, take this one, put your signature here, that person does not have much of a voice to say all this. You are right in saying, but that person at that moment may not have the voice to say all these things. That, see, I am Sophia, not Mobia, please go away. The person will not dare to say it.
Lordship, I agree with what Lordship is coming. This plea ought to have been taken before the tribunal that I'm not that person. Had they taken this plea before the tribunal? Had they said that my name is not
Madam,
Mobia and my name is Sophia?
Madam Verma, you know the answer also. Sometimes plea may be taken, sometimes may not be taken, and why not? You also know the answer.
This is where the procedure, if it was clear. Lordship,
Something is lacking in between.
Yes, there are many loopholes. It's not something, Lordship, loopholes are there from both the sides.
Yes.
So I
Suppose,
had used
suppose you were Sophia, as you were before the court, we don't go into anything else.
yes, ma'am.
Now you show you are a citizen. Which document?
Lordship, I will just make one more submission. He says his name is Sophia. Does his father also had three names? Because he cannot have, if he has three names, his father also has three names, late Gumruddin, Gomuruddin and Gumar. Now let him give an explanation for this, Lordship. Here also the tribunal was wrong in putting up three names.
Lordship, Gumar Uddin. Gumar is first name, Uddin is title. Sometimes Uddin is dropped, Gumar.
So,
In this way, separate names have been appeared. Otherwise, my name is single name, my father's name.
so that means this Sophia, the spelling, if we look at it,
Do one.
Sophia, Sophia,
We take up a more innovative process. We'll keep it pending. You go and appear before the superintendent of police border of that district.
yes, Lordship.
Tell the superintendent who you are, which is your village. Superintendent will send one man to make a verification along with you in that village.
And who
Yes,
exactly this person is.
That can be.
Let us keep it pending. Let us start it.
Or you don't go along. You go to the superintendent, submit your documents that I am Sophia, son of so-and-so, these are my documents, and my father's name appeared in so-and-so voters list, and he is a resident of this village.
Yes.
Give it by within 3 days. Superintendent will go and make a verification and submit a report before the court.
My lord.
We're keeping it pending.
Right.
Everything will be sorted out, whether you had three names, one name, you are Mobia, you are Sophia,
Yes, madam.
everything will be sorted out. Okay.
Right.
And Lordship, in his own statement, he writes that my name has been recorded in this case by the state government as Mobia Khatun in place of Sophia. That Sophia and Mobia Khatun is the same and one person. He's agreeing to that also.
This is a WS.
Yes, Lordship. at
And
page
who has
45,
prepared this WS?
yes, some advocate, Lordship.
Because the way the proceedings are going, the competency is also a factor.
And
We
let us
have come
start with
across,
this.
Verma, see,
Yes,
we have come across evidence. Everything is pre-printed. Only thing the name has, and one advocate was bold enough to even fill in the blanks by handwriting. He has a fixed format of the evidence. Blanks are there. Name is blank, father's name blank, this blank, village name blank. Then one or two blanks in the thing. And he doesn't even bother to give a printed evidence form also, evidence in evidence, he writes it in hand. The evidence of DW1, the evidence of DW2, evidence of DW3, it is ad verbatim same. So this means this advocate must have used this format to anybody who comes to him, that I now have to give evidence, fill up by hand.
Format is there.
Huh. And how many witnesses you have? 3. Okay, names, this one, fill it up. Next day, go and give it to the tribunal that this is the evidence of the 3 witnesses. This is on record,
Yes.
not that somebody is imagining these things. What prevents this same advocate to have a pre-prepared written statement? Whoever comes, just sign this paper here. After 2 days, go and file it before the tribunal. And now we are scrupulously examining every written statement with the facts of every case. And therefore, there are bound to be difference. Because if this kind of practice is followed, the man must have never even heard this person, what he has to say. Only sign,
Lordship was correct.
file. And everybody is crying horse here that in written statement, this is stated, here this is stated. No one knows. Neither the proceedee knows, maybe the lawyer also doesn't know. And in this mess, some person who is a foreigner, he is getting an advantage. Some person who is a citizen is
Deprived.
getting
of-
stuck, deprived.
Lordship will pass orders in
What
this.
to do? I
Yes.
don't know.
This is from Dorong Lordship. It can be done faster.
So why don't you start using the superintendent of police in a more effective way? All inquiry and verification.
Let us start with few of them first. Let us see what response we get, Lordship. They have to do it on their own. With every order of the court, if it is done, it becomes too much. Lordship
What?
will make specific directions after 2
Madam
or 3 of
Verma,
them.
this is a statement we don't accept. Because under the law, they are required to do it, but
Yes.
they are not doing it. Therefore, there is a court order requiring to do it.
That is what
So
I
now
said,
they cannot
Lordship.
say that a court order is too much. So we cannot do our own duty.
No, what I said, what I meant was, Lordship, that, for
If that
every-
superintendent finds it is too much of a work, he can leave the post and give it to somebody else who is ready to do the work.
Lordship, what I meant was, since it is their duty, but why in everything court's order is required? It has to be done. It
Well,
should come automatically.
And why there is 226? To ensure that what is required to be done under the law, if not done, it
Court
is
has
got
to-
done.
Yes.
That is why 226 is there. And had every administrative authority doing their work scrupulously in a most correct way, maybe 226 can be removed from the constitution also. There's no requirement of it. Whole requirement comes because
Things are not being done. Let us start with this, Lordship. Today, at least few of them.
Yes, Mr. Ali, who is this petitioner? Who is your father?
Father is Gumoruddin. Your lordship kindly come to page 13, my lord.
Land.
Land
Yeah.
document, my lord.
Gumuruddin,
Gumoruddin.
son of Gafur.
It is a document of 1946, my lord.
This is 1946.
46, my lord.
So Gumuruddin is the father.
Father, my lord.
Then after that,
Then lordship kindly come to page 16, my lord. 71 voter list. 1971 voter list. Vernacular, your lordship will find at page 17, my lord.
Jomru.
Gumoruddin.
Gumuruddin is there, son of Gafur. খুব খার পরি কাঢুয়া সপরি খার পরি সপরি Everything is long tail.
Only problem is the link, my lord. That's because I was married
Hmm.
prior to obtaining the right of franchise. That is why my name is not appearing with the
Where?
in the same village.
Who, mine means the petitioner.
Petitioner.
Who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is
Sophia,
Lord
huh.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Her name is appearing, my lord, at page 20, your lordship will find 89 voter list.
Page 20,
29, my lord.
29,
Sorry, 20, my lord. 20. Sorry,
20.
20.
It's Nonke Gadua Chapori.
This is the same village of my father.
You are married in the same village.
Same village, my lord.
Produce the complete voters list.
My lord.
Produce the complete voters list.
For the year
77
89.
complete voters list. If it is the same village, will also include the name of the father also.
Yes, my lord.
Please produce it. Petitioner to produce the complete voters list of 1989 of village Donke Gadwa Sapori, Moja Shamabari district, Dorong. In order to enable the court to examine as to whether the name of Sufia, wife of Hanif, and that of Gomoruddin, son of Gofur, appear in the same.
I would not be able to get certified copy of the entire copy, my lord, entire voter list, my lord. It is a voluminous one.
If it's the same village, 1,500 people to maximum 3,000 people, in 2 sheets it would be there.
The direction may be issued so that a copy may be issued. I will apply.
Direction to whom?
Election officer, my lord.
If any such copy is applied for by the petitioner, the officials in the election commission to cooperate.
My
List of the police.
Item 11.
oblige, my lord.
Because if it is the same list, they may be having a good case. Then we'll have to again verify whether that Sophia and this Sophia is the same. In the meantime, the superintendent of police, Dorong, to make a verification as to whether the proceedee Sophia and the Sophia referred in the voters list of
1989.
1989 are one and the same person. Yes, Mr. Khan. Rasidul Islam, father's name,
Father's name, Lordship, Nuzrul Islam.
page number,
My lord, 1966, Lordship, grandparents' names is there. Page 23, Lordship,
2366.
my lord.
Who is the grandfather?
Grandfather, Lordship, Kalasan Sheikh.
Kalasan Sheikh is the
Grandmother,
grandfather.
Jogoda Khatun Bibi.
Yeah.
And great grandmother, Lordship, Nasirul Dewa.
Mhm. No, some Kalasan is the grandfather.
Grandfather.
Now, who is the father?
Father, Lordship, page, your Lordship will find at page 29.
29. Kala,
Kalasan
Jabeda and
Nuzrul Haq,
Nozrul Haq is the father.
my lord. Here, Lordship, Haq is written. In fact, it would be Islam, Nuzrul Islam, but Nuzrul Haq is written here. In the subsequent voter list, Lordship, name of Nuzrul Islam, your Lordship will find.
No, fine. Now, which document will show that Rasidul Islam is the son of Nozrul Haq?
My lord, page 36 is the registration certificate issued by Seva. Page 36.
Yes.
Nozrul Islam and Nozrul Haq are same or not, Lordship? Just
A,
thinking, Lordship.
Everything lordship same, father's name, Kalasan, village, post
No,
office.
no, she's asking,
Yes.
page 29 is Nozrul Haq
My lord, that is there,
and page 36 is Nozrul Islam.
my lord. This is the first, in the first voter list, Hawk is there, and subsequent voter list, lordship, Islam came. In fact, his original
Let
name
us
is,
see the subsequent voters
yes, lordship, page,
having Islam.
lordship, page 31,
From 2005,
Nozrul Islam.
Nozrul Islam.
Latest voter list, that is your lordship, page 50.
Now where is the name of Kalasan?
Yes, lordship,
Kukur Mara,
Kalasan.
son of Kalasan.
village, Kukurmara, part 2.
গাঁওখন কি করে?
The latest voter list, including my parents, my name is also reflected, page 55 last. But this document was not accepted, page 55.
What do you do?
I just want to see why the tribunal has disbelieved all these
Oh,
documents.
tribunal, please don't look at it.
Sometimes we need to see lordship, something if I missed out.
Page 52 last paragraph. 52 last paragraph. There is more.
This is what I also felt after 2005. Everything seems to be in order. Prior to that, there is some discrepancies in Nozrul Islam and Nozrul Haq. This
But
is-
again, Kalachand is there. same
Kalachand
village,
is
huh?
there all through. Village is the same all through.
Hmm.
Can we ask the SP border to do a verification in this matter?
We keep it pending.
Yes, lordship.
Heard Mr. M. Khan and counsel for the petitioner. To substantiate that, Rasidul Islam, the petitioner is a citizen. Reference is made to the voters list of 1970 of village Kukurmara Part 2, which contains the name of Kalachand Sheikh, son of Abdul, at serial 260, and that of Jabeda Khatun Bibi, wife of Kalachand, at serial 261, and both are resident of house number 78. As per the voters list of 1977, the name of Kalachand appears at serial 332, Javeda Khatun at 333. Kalachand is the grandfather.
Kalasan is the grandfather.
And who is the father?
Father is lordship Nozrul Islam. Petitioner father. Nozrul Islam.
Full stop. In the voters list of 1985, contains the name of Kalachand, son of Abdul, at serial 57, Javeda Khatun, wife of Kalachand, at serial 58, and that of Nozrul Haq, son of Kalachand, at serial 59. What happened to Javed?
Javed is the son of
Kalachand.
Kalasan.
What happened to him?
Hello?
What happened to Javed?
He's the uncle, lordship, uncle of the petitioner.
No, what happened to him? 85 should have contained Javed and Nozrul both. But what happened to Javed?
Lordship, interestingly, in the voters list annexed of 2016, there are 3 siblings. Rashidul has 1 brother, 1 sister. Rashidul's name is with Nozrul Islam as the father. The sister's name is with Nozrul Haq as the father. And again, same brother, another sibling, lordship. His father is Nazrul Haq, and the age of the sister and the brother, 18 years. Now, which one is, which sibling is correct? And
No, maybe twins also.
Maybe.
Yesterday
Lordship,
we
but-
came
but the
across two, both
father's
of
name-
them were 23 years.
But the father's name, if Lordship comes to.
Nazrul Haq and
32,
Nazrul
Yes.
Islam. And
So
where
I
is
also
it?
have a doubt on that, Lordship.
Where is it? Which page?
Page 32, Lordship.
Not, in fact, it's wrongly given because 561 serial number. Akitara, he's the lordship, she's the wife of Sufizon, but wrongly given the name of the petitioner father. Is the sister-in-law of the petitioner.
There are, and how come
Sister-in-law. 561 serial number.
some things,
But maybe. But how Nazrul Haq comes in, then maybe you would have wrongly written as Nazrul Islam.
Madam.
But from does,
Two
where does
brothers-
Haq comes in?
two brothers can't.
Because Haq can be traced back to some citizenship. Islam comes in much later.
Much later.
If Haq and Islam are the same person, then it is well and good.
Yes,
If they are different persons,
different person that.
then Islam will have to explain.
Madam.
Haq has established, but Islam will have to explain.
In fact, his original
After
name is Nazrul
2005,
Islam.
Islam's documents are all,
All
place.
subsequent documents is Islam.
subsequent documents will be in place,
But
Lordship.
this is
because
too much of a mess. What kind of order you expect from us?
Both the person.
কি লিখিলো? And Nazrul Haq at serial 59. The voters list of 2005 of village Kukurbara Part 2 contains a name of Nazrul Islam, son of Kalachan at 894 serial, and Josena Khatun, wife of Nazrul at 895. But again, the voters list of 2016 contains the name of Rashidul Islam, son of Nazrul Islam, whereas at serial 561, Akitora Begum is the wife or daughter of
Nazrul Haq.
Nazrul Haq, where what is
Not explained, Lordship. This was never explained.
whereas Sohizal Haq is at serial 562 is shown to be the son of Nazrul Islam. The superintendent of police to make a verification and inquiry as to whether the Nazrul Haq appearing in the voters list of 1989 and 2016 and the Nazrul Islam appearing in the voters list of 2005 and 2016 are one and the same person. This after.
No, Kamrup, you filed it. here. It's where from? Your order is from?
But petitioner is from South Salmara district, but the reference was made in the Guwahati. So all the respondents, superintendent of police is from Guwahati. It means
It is stated that the petitioner is originally from the South Salmara district, but the reference is made in a tribunal at Guwahati. The superintendent of police border
South South.
at Guwahati to cause the inquiry through the superintendent of police, South
South
Salmara.
Salmara.
Border section.
Masud.
Item 12,
2 weeks, Lordship.
Hamid Ali, yes, Sunji father,
Father's name is Abdul Majid, my lord.
page number.
Page 27, my lord. 51 NRC, my lord. Page 27, my lord.
What is 27?
27 page is my lord, details of my lord, NRC of 1951 in the name of my lord, fathers of the petitioner.
Do you believe NRC is admissible in evidence?
It's
No.
because,
Then why are you referring it?
my lord, another one, 1966 is there, my lord. Page 32, my lord.
34. What is 34?
Again, NRC lordship.
34 is my lord.
The
19
petitioner to produce any relevant material which may
my lord,
indicate that the father of the petitioner, Hamid Ali, is a citizen of India. Petitioner to refer to such documents other than the NRC documents. List after 2 weeks.
my lord, total is 1966
item.
year.
Item 13,
Then appears for the petitioner when the matter is called, list again, if on the subsequent listing, none appears. Item 13. You were there.
13.
So adverse order shall follow.
14,
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, as per the direction,
Undo
Lordship, we
the-
have filed an additional affidavit, my lord. Regarding the document of the father of the petitioner, my lord.
Ex parte.
No expert. My lord, initially we have filed a repetition, my lord, then after we could not submit the document, my lord, in the annexure as annexure of the repetition, my lord. As per the order, my lord, we have submitted the additional affidavit regarding my birth certificate, my father's school certificate, and my school certificate, my lord.
Is it on record? Your
It is
affidavit?
not in record, my lord. The requisition was called for, my lord. It was not sent at the time, my lord. Matter we fixed at 2, my lord.
Yeah, we have not understood anything what
He
you
has
are trying
filed
to
an
say.
additional affidavit with more documents as per the order. But the
Okay,
affidavit
there's
is
a
not on record.
court order to file more documents.
Yes, yes. my
You have
lord.
filed it.
Yeah, filed it.
Please refer to it.
It's not on the record.
It's not on the record.
Yes.
It is stated by the
lord,
petitioner that some additional documents had been brought on record by means of an affidavit, but the affidavit is not on record. List again along with the said affidavit. Yes, next item.
item 15,
Only time, my lord, we have sent the requisition, my lord. They will send immediately, my lord, today itself. my lord. Abhishek.
This matter become infructuous, my lord. The petitioner in the meantime expired, my lord. So I may want to withdraw this, my lord.
What is that?
Death certificate.
The,
next figure.
this item 15.
15.
Mr. B.K. Das, land counsel for the petitioner, has made a statement that the petitioner Safia Khatun is no more and therefore the petition has become infructuous. Petition
Closed.
accordingly closed.
Disclosed.
A copy of the death certificate produced is kept on record.
obliged. 16,
Lordship, in this matter, Education Department was directed to submit some report by the order dated 20.
Education required to make an
Three.
examiner report today will return in B Decca. Where is B Decca Education Department? Pick up after some time, see if somebody from education comes.
17,
Here, information in the school register was updated later on.
Yes.
Here, please, Your Lordship.
Institute an inquiry on the school certificate. Lordship.
Lordship, may kindly take it away the last item, because the messenger, he starts in the morning because of breaking down his vehicle, Lordship, she got delayed. Now he's coming to another vehicle. Lordship.
Breakdown of vehicle.
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. Chisti, this is, we find it disturbing.
Yes,
Headmaster comes and deposes on the basis of school admission register.
yes, sir.
the person read in that school up to the year 1993.
Yes, sir.
The school records were updated in 1995. He says so.
Yes.
So maybe some inquiry is required. How it is happening? Had it been the school register of 1990, read up to 1993 means admission register of at least 1 or 2 years prior to it.
Prior. Yes, sir. The
If
man is
you-
coming with a register also.
If you bring that register and say that so and so is the father of this man as well, this is a good evidence. But now he brings a school register of 1995 after the student has passed out
Yes, sir.
and then say that it was corrected.
But that cannot.
So somebody is manipulating somewhere.
Yes. Let the register come, Lordship. He is coming with the register. At the last item, Lordship. Yes. Oblige you, Lord.
17.
17. yes.
Here, petitioners, fathers and brothers' names were recorded in the list 1966, page 12,
Page 12.
Yes,
Ahatan Nessa.
yes, and
Who is the father? Ahatan Nessa.
no, father died.
Father died. Ahatan Nessa is the
Mother, mother and Ahad Ali is
and who is the petitioner? Nozar.
petitioner, Nazar Ali,
Who is Ahad Ali?
Ahad Ali is brother, elder brother.
And where is the name of Ahad Ali and Nozar Ali together?
Page 16,
It's
1985 total list. Mother's name is also there.
village.
Village Santoshpur, earlier it was Khudra Khawar till 70 Malad, because there is a river erosion of I, just opposite village,
There is a
river
division-
erosion.
reorganization of the village.
Yes,
But it has come from Borpeta to Gwalpara now.
yeah, earlier
There is 85 voters list. of Gwalpara.
Kudrakha Borpeta.
yes,
And lordship from 70 to
But Gwalpara
85.
is in the
the erstwhile Gwalpara, because earlier,
not Salmara.
yes,
And there's no explanation from lordship 70 to 85.
Only one in between list is there, 77.
77.
70 and 85, only one list is there.
Lordship, in the first voters list, he says in 1966, the father died. So mother's name is there, Ahatan Nessa. The next it's Nessa, father died before 66. Do you mean to say that? So then only in 85 she becomes Ahatan Beba. Why not earlier, lordship? Because according to their tradition, once the husband is not there, the Beba is written behind the name. lordship.
70 husband is not there.
Husband is not there in 66 also. So how do we know she is Asaruddin's wife? Asaruddin is the husband, and if Asaruddin was a citizen or not, lordship. So here, trying to draw
I'm not an
the.
Asaruddin, I'm on a Hatun. Whether Hatun was citizen is not matter. Only it is not the case that only father should be. Father's name should be there.
Lineage from your father. not-
Mother name is there. Father's name is not there. That's different thing.
Mr. Hawk,
Whichever is.
these are not so
convenient.
casual matters.
I'm sorry, my lord. But my lord, mother's
No, you
name
did not be sorry. You produced materials which is
Whichever
acceptable.
is
That's all.
Convenient, they just.
Well,
come
tell us
back,
80,
lordship.
85 voter list.
85 voters.
The petitioner may produce any credible material which may indicate that he is the son of
Asaruddin.
Asaruddin,
lordship.
my lord.
Yes.
Well,
Asaruddin,
In the
whose name is indicated in the voters list of 1970 of village Khodrakha,
Even
police
66.
station Bagbor, by indicating that Ahatan Nessa is the wife of Asaruddin. List of the
my lord, the
Next
voter list is 90.
Yes, next item.
Item 18.
Bring any good material, we'll look into it. Nazia Hassan Sarkar. Who is the father of Nazia Hassan Sarkar?
May I please? Father of Nazia, my father is Ramzan Ali Sarkar.
Which page?
He the he was a government employee, my lord. He was a government employee. Then I have submitted an answer to the pension, PPO. The proof of my father. And my father and grandfather, all were indigenous people of the Dhubri district. And my father expired in the year 2010. my lord. From the pension payment order, it is clear that my father joined in service on 26/12/1962, and he retired on 36/96 as head constable.
What are you reading?
Yeah,
Just now, what are you reading? What is the document? Page number?
page number 26.
26.
Page number 26. 27, my lord, relevant.
27. So who is Ramzan Ali? Father.
Yes, my father.
Ramzan Ali is the father of this petitioner.
Yes.
He is a resident of which village?
Vidyapara.
Hmm?
Initially Janglia, thereafter shifted to Vidyapara.
Which document will show that Nazia Hussain is the, Nazia is a male or a female?
Female.
Female, I think. Which document show Nazia Hussain is the daughter of Ramzan Ali?
There are so many documents, my lord. You have Annex 4, page 38. Page 36. my lord. Next are 4, page 38.
Your Ramzan Ali, he never voted.
Voted
Any voters list of Ramzan Ali?
1966,
Page number?
1970, 1975,
Please
1996.
take lordship to the page number, one by one.
Page number.
Mr. Das, your quantity will not establish your case. Quality will establish.
Yes, my lord.
Show us at least one document. Whenever we ask a question, you always say so many documents. Or you reply that 5, 6 are there. Show us at least one. Because quantity doesn't matter.
Lordship will come to page 56, where the
56.
father-daughter's name is there together, lordship. At serial 899 is the father's name and 906 is the daughter's name. But here,
89.
but the here, it shows-
Vidyapara, Dhubri.
yeah, the sex shows as male. Nazia Hassan Sarkar.
That may be anything.
That may be a discrepancy.
Page 57 is the voter list of 1989.
And the reference is against a devoter case, lordship, not. Her reference is by the police as a devoter. That was in
Understand what this
93.
who is the petitioner? Nazia Hussain Sarkar,
There is something which. is
son of
missing, lordship,
Ramzan,
because
89.
89. and
How do you
there's-
know that Ramzan is a citizen? He is showing the pension papers. The man who was holding the government job, he may be a citizen.
Yes.
But that Ramjan, we don't know from which village he is. He may be any Ramjan from anywhere from the state. So where is the voters list of Ramjan who you claim to be your father?
Page 59, my lord. They are also-
Page 50,
59,
59. What is 59?
1993 voter list.
1992 will not,
1993.
93 will not show Ramjan is a citizen. A voters list of 1971 or prior will show that Ramjan is a citizen. Any voters list of Ramjan, because if
Page 52. my
if
lord.
he's of the same Ramjan, who is in government service from 1950s, definitely his name must be there in some voters list somewhere.
Yes, yes.
In which voters list?
Yes,
Page 50.
1970 voter list, page 52.
52. Why don't you indicate this at the first instance? Dhubri village, Gangia. Ramjan Ali Sarkar, son of Kosumuddin Sarkar.
And page 50, my lord, 1966 voter list. 1966 voter list.
And where is the father and the daughter together? That is page number 59.
There is some age discrepancies are glaring, lordship.
Because you see page 52 is of
Yes.
village Jonglia Dharamshala. Page 59 is of village Bidyapara part 2.
Yes, lordship.
Then again you will see this Ramjan Ali Sarkar, who is the government employee. His permanent address is village Kholipur College Road, post office Bidyapara, district Dhubri.
And his father's name is Kasumuddin Sarkar, and here Ramjan Ali's father becomes Kolimuddin at page 47. At 57.
Asu may
lordship.
become Kolu, not difficult.
Not calling it.
Page 57 is the voters list of 1989, and he's 53 and.
No,
prior to that,
Madam Verma,
1975.
no, if you go by this one,
Which one, lordship?
if you ignore 52, 52 is doubtful.
Yes, lordship.
If you come to 59,
Yes.
Bidyapara, Ramjan Ali Sarkar, son of Kosumuddin,
Hmm.
and Nazia Hassan Sarkar, daughter of Ramjan. Now you come to page 29. Name of retiring government servant Ramjan Ali Sarkar, permanent address
Dhubri.
Kholipur College Road, post office Bidyapara, Dhubri. And he retired in which year?
96, date of ending services 36/96.
96. You say first time coming, pass an interview.
Yes, interim and LCR may be
All
called,
for the reports.
documents are all contradictory of both the fathers, Ramjan Ali Sarkar and the.
Petitioner refers to pension papers of Ramjan Ali Sarkar, whose permanent address is shown to be village Khalipur College Road, post office Bidyapara, Dhubri, and also relies upon a voters list of 1993 of village 144 Bidyapara, part 2, Dhubri, which contains the name of Ramjan Ali Sarkar, son of Kasumuddin Sarkar at serial 272, and that of Nazia Hassan Sarkar, daughter of Ramjan, at serial 276, and both are shown to be residing in the same house number. Considering the above prima facie case made.
Notice recorded.
Notice.
Multiple second half night on Yes, it is.
Then whether Krishna's whether grandfather's name was recorded in the voter list of 1966. Yes, Gaturam Das.
Hmm.
Gaturam Das was his. her
Sanduram
grandfather.
Das, page the annexure B.
Annexure A, page 12.
Goturam.
Gaturam.
Goturam is the father,
No,
Grandfather.
grandfather.
grandfather. And who is the father?
Other Miller is Adhar Das Miller.
Hmm.
Adhar Das Miller. Page 16 Miller.
16.
Probably Miller feared that Miller he was having Miller voter list Miller because it is the age of 43.
Is your microphone on or not? Just check up.
It's on lordship.
Goturam, then Adhar. Adhar is this thing, father,
Other
1997.
1997.
And the
Goturam is of
village is also
1966.
different.
Yes, village different.
Miller that was explained Miller in the Miller written statement Miller due to the river erosion is also there. Miller. And subsequently Miller she got married Miller to Santosh Kumar Miller and her name Miller listed along with her husband's name. So in fact Miller her younger brother Miller has additional evidence Miller.
Where is the younger brother?
Miller page 34 Miller.
34.
And Miller is the evidence in sheep of Sudharam Das Miller.
Sudharam Das.
Miller.
Sudharam Das, son of Adhar,
Other
of village Dhupuri. He is again of another village.
Puri Miller.
Hmm.
No Miller it is
This is the third village now.
Father's village Miller.
No, father's village is Dhupuri.
Yes.
Name of Garoloti. Dhupuri. Maybe some. वो पर है कि Garoloti और Dhupuri.
Puri.
Nothing like that. Yes, sir.
My lord,
In her written statement, she has not mentioned that she has a brother, lordship. If they are siblings, it is nowhere mentioned, neither the father has mentioned, neither she herself has mentioned that she has a brother or any other siblings. That ought to have been there if she has brought him as a witness.
Anyway, you claim yourself to be the daughter of Adhar Das of 1997 voters list.
my lord. My lord, the village my lord, Dhupuri
was same in the voter list of 1971 also. The 1971 voter list, my lord, which I have annexed, my lord, that village.
Page
is also-
number?
Page, my lord, 14, my lord. That village is Dhupuri. my lord.
Page 14, Dhupuri.
And the brother, my lord, who had.
1966 is also. Patila Doha is in Disney.
The circle is also same. Disney.
But circle, we don't go by circle, you go by village.
71. He
So
becomes
what,
Ghat.
if you come to 66,
66, a reconstituted voters list.
hmm,
The heading itself says 41.
or reconstituted. So
Reconstituted.
if you come to if you come to 97, what is the name of the village?
It's different lordships. 97 is Garolati.
Karolati. But just above that, you read number and name of polling station, Dhupuri LP school. Hmm. And if you come to page 71, here again the name is shown to be Dhupuri Part 1, but the polling station is Borvilla LP. These schools keep on changing polling station.
The village remains the same.
And Sudharam Das is from village Dhupuri.
Yeah, my lord.
How old is the petitioner?
My lord, petitioner is presently, my lord, 54 years old.
54. Had you been 15 years elder, we would have given you some interims.
At this stage, notice may go lordship. It's a 23 matter for come for the first time to
No, that's in between coercion.
lordship.
If something is done to this lady,
Not interim.
which
lordship.
interim?
Yes, lordship. Notice recorded in.
Obligement.
Lordship will make it returnable because sometimes this matter may not be listed again for a long time.
Date video fixed. After 6 weeks,
6 weeks, yes.
we're giving fixed dates.
Yes, lordship. Because lordship has seen in the earlier
It's
matters.
not listed for about 4 to
3
5
years,
years.
4 years, yes.
Item 20.
Likely, your lordship.
Who's your father?
My father is Safar Ali,
Page number.
page number 15. But here the title is written as Uddin, my lord.
Hmm.
Title
Safaruddin,
Uddin, but
Yeah.
actual name is Safar Ali, my lord.
Safar Ali, son of Abdul Aziz.
Son of Abdul Aziz. Abdul Aziz name also is
Village
appearing.
Dumuria, Part 2, Srijonggram. Very well. Now, he is the father. Which document will show Suleiman is the son of Safar?
Page 22, my lord.
What is page 22?
Lordship will
Village is also different. Had it been the same village, we would have given you the benefit that Uddin and Ali may be.
Now, my lord, may kindly come to page 17. My father purchased a plot of land at village Piknapara and thereafter shifted to this. The land sale deed I have annexed, my lord, registered sale deed.
Where is the name of the father?
Page 17 at the top, my lord. Borabar Muhammad Safar Ali. This is the purchaser,
Resident of,
resident of Hang Piknapara.
so Safar Ali of Piknapara had purchased the land.
Not of.
Had Safar Ali of
That's
Dumuria purchased the land in Piknamara, then we would have accepted it.
Safaruddin
See,
of Dumuria.
Suppose today Mr. Alim purchased a land and Alim is of Guwahati. You purchase a land in Nalbari. The sale deed will show Alim so and so resident of Guwahati had purchased at this land. And the schedule of the land will show it is in district Nalbari. If you purchase land in Nalbari and you are a man from Guwahati, you'll never be shown as Alim of Nalbari had purchased a land in Nalbari.
The other,
So this Safar Ali is a Piknapara.
the name of my mother is appearing in the voter list of 66 and 71. Kindly maybe seen, my lord.
66 and 70. Jobeda.
Page 15, my lord, missing.
Hey,
Jobeda.
Jobeda.
Yes, this is my mother.
So how does it help you? Acha, Jobeda is there in this list also.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Notice lordship and interim.
Oblige, my lord.
Item 21.
Petition of Lordship against the ex parte order, my lord, dated 16/9/2021, my lord. Petitioner's father's name is Abdul Qadir,
Ex parte.
my lord,
Which year?
2021, 16/9/2021.
Lordship been remanded back with cost.
You
Lordship.
should give 3,000 cost.
Ah.
Give the name of the tribunal. Order of the tribunal.
My lord, 16/9.
No, please give it to me. Take it, please. Say Kali Vipul.
22 for admission.
Maybe also. Here in this case, my lord, petitioner's father, mother name is appear in the voter list of 1966-70, my lord. Page 18 and 20, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, in the year 1979, their name appears in the adjacent village, my lord. The circle office, post office, Moza, everything same, my lord. And one Kabinama, original Kabinama is exhibited, my lord.
1970, who is the father?
Yes, my lord. Page 18, my lord.
Page 18.
Abul Hussain,
Abul Hussain is the father.
Father, and
Son of Parvat Ali.
yes, and
And the village is?
village is
Khurubas.
Kharubas.
And now,
Kharubas.
after that, what happened?
And my lord, mother name is Santa Anyasa.
Santanesa, yes.
Yes.
Then what happened?
And voter list 70 is same, my lord. And voter list 1979, that is the
Page number?
page 22, my lord. Here is address Kalpapur, Circle Lokhipur, PS Lokhipur, Daghar Lokhipur, my lord. And serial number, page 23, my lord. Serial number 338 and 339, Abul Hussain and Parvat Ali, my lord, Santa Abul Hussain, my lord.
330.
Page 23, my lord.
Serial number?
Serial number 338.
338.
Abul Hussain Parvat Ali and Santa Banu Abul Hussain. '89 also same, my lord. And my lord, in this case, my lord.
So now Abul Hussain is their father.
Yes,
Which document will show Abul Hussain is the father?
my lord, page 18, my lord.
Page?
18. Banakular, my lord.
Page number?
Page 18.
18. What is 18?
Abul Hussain Porbotalin and Santa Nessa Abul Hussain.
No, that is okay. Which document will show that Abdul Hussain is the father?
My lord, in the my lord, Mary's Kabinnama, my lord,
Where is it?
yeah, in the LCR, my lord, original, my lord.
I know.
Yes. Flag marking. Flag marking. And DW3, my lord, mother exam. 3, no?
Who is the mother? Santa.
Santa.
Santa had deposed.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Section থাকে কি একটা সেকশন কি বড় নাম্বার নাই নয় নিজে ধরে যায় আন্না খাতুন
Anna.
পিতা আবুল হোসেন গাঁও what is the name of the village Phal what
Anna Khatun.
no name of the village
Kaltapur, my lord.
Kal
Kantapur. Kantapur.
Kaldapur
Kantapur.
and this man is from Kaldapur or Kaldapur and what is
Kharubas.
Dharubas and
Yes,
Kaldapur
Kantapur and Kharubas, my lord. PSC Sam, my lord. Post office also Sam, my lord. Circle office also Sam, my lord. District also Sam, my lord. Just
But,
village different, my lord.
but the Abul also may not be same.
That part, my lord.
Abul of this place and Abul of that place may not be same.
Yes, my lord. That part, my lord, in this case, my lord, mother adduced evidence, my lord. She stated that her husband name is Abul Hussain, my lord. Page 10, my lord, in the LCM.
No, now Abul Hussain of what is Kharvaz village?
CIS.
He is a citizen.
Yes.
Abul Hussain of the other village, we don't know. He may be a citizen, he may not be a
Yes.
citizen. So you are showing that you are the daughter of Abul Hussain of the other village.
Yes, Abul Hussain.
So that Abul Hussain is a citizen or not, we don't know.
Yes, my lord. That, just,
And only similarity we are bringing that wife of Abul Hussain is Shanta Bhanu,
yes.
whereas
Page
in
20.
the 66 also
Yes, 70 also.
it is Santa Nessa.
Yes.
Santa
70
Bhanu.
also.
Kabinnama has not been proved to the
Kabinnama not examined, my lord. Issuing authority, my lord.
So Kabinnama. it may be-
Kabinnama did not be proved.
Yes. So, I registered it.
Is Kabinnama required to be proved?
Sometimes in some
No,
cases
it's a-
earlier, it was required.
It's a public document.
Yes, but then they had to come with the register and
Before the register.
No,
The register.
Huh?
The register.
Kabinnama register is possibly not required. For school
yes.
certificate, it is required.
even Kabinnama was.
Only thing in some instances, Kabinnama is by some private authority.
And
There
then
we are
was-
requiring to be
Yes.
examined. But this is a Kabinnama by the government
The
authority,
government, my lord.
register Muslim marriage.
Yes.
I don't have a copy, so I don't know about it.
So once it is registered Muslim marriage, he is a government official. He
Yeah.
cannot be taken to every tribunal to give evidence in this manner.
So now this Abul Hussain of both the villages need to be established lordship. Which one is the father?
That
That
we
is-
can say.
That SP will. You can get it
What do you
done.
do? Send back.
Send back or the SP can. do
The SP bother
Valpara.
Gwalpara to make a verification and submit a report before the court as to whether Abul Hussain of village what is-
Kharubas, page 18.
what's the name? Hal? Of village Khaltapur,
Kaltapur.
which is available in the Kabinnama in respect of the of Anna Khatun, and Abul Hussain, son of Parvat Ali, at serial 5602 of village Kharvaz, circle Lokhipur, police station Lokhipur, are one and the same person.
Lordship will keep it pending till then, till the report comes.
At least after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
24,
Okay.
Meet with your lordship. Lordship, in this case, the
Narayan Burman, who is the father of Narayan Burman?
this case, lordship, the petitioner was earlier in the year 2013 declared as Indian, lordship. While,
So you are claiming res judicata.
no, lordship, but that fact was, lordship apprised by the petitioner before the second tribunal while lordship filing written statement along with the judgment of the earlier tribunal, lordship. That judgment was never considered by the court. Your
Let us consider it. Where is the judgment?
Page 16 annexure 2, lordship, that is the type copy, and original is at page 19. The
Page
first
16.
judgment, lordship.
Yes. This appears to be not perfectly reasoned, but at least partially reasoned order. So res judicata will be applicable. It's between the same parties and must be decided. It appears to be decided. Although the language could have been even better than that.
Better, lordship. Lordship may send it back and
Whether this and that man is the same.
same, or not, and the state
Third,
may,
MSR, third reading also petition. The petitioner Narayan Burman had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 2 Bongaigaon at Ohayapuri for rendering an opinion as to whether he's a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of case number BNGN/FT-2/APR/229/2017, wherein an opinion dated 15/2/2018 had been rendered by declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. It is stated that before the tribunal, the petitioner also took the stand that the proceeding in BNG/FT case number is barred by the principles of res judicata inasmuch as there is an earlier opinion dated 29/11/2013 of the Foreigners Tribunal Bongaigaon in BNGN FT case number 2914/2007, wherein by an opinion dated 29/11/2013, the petitioner had been declared to be an Indian citizen. The grievance raised is that while rendering the opinion of 15/2/2018 in BNGFT 2 APR Agor Profam 2, the tribunal had not taken into consideration the claim of the petitioner that the proceeding itself is barred by the principles of res judicata. We have perused the earlier opinion dated 29/11/2013 in BNGN so and so of the Foreigners Tribunal Bongaigaon. A reading of the opinion makes it prima facie discernible that it is a reasoned decision that had been rendered by the tribunal declaring the petitioner to be an Indian citizen. The principles of res judicata requires that there must be an earlier proceeding between the same parties, and the earlier proceeding must be finally decided. The second condition precedent of res judicata, that the earlier proceeding has to be finally decided, appears to be satisfied in the present case as per the order dated 29/11/2013 in BNG case 2917/2007. But on the other question as to whether the two proceedings are in respect of the same parties, although the name of the proceeding appears to be Narayan Chandra Burman, comma, the proceeding in BNG FT case 2914/2007 is against Narayan Chandra Burman of Durgapur Betabari Police Station of Bhayapuri, whereas the proceeding in BNG FT2 is against Narayan Burman, son of late Narayan Burman of village Magurmari and the police station of Bhayapuri. Whether the two Narayan Burman are one and the same requires a decision in order to arrive at any satisfaction as regards the first requirement of the principles of res judicata. For the matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine as to whether the Narayan Burman in BNG FT case number 2914/2007 and the Narayan Burman in BNG FT 229/2000 are one and the same person. If the conclusion is arrived that they are one and the same person, the principles of res judicata would be applicable and the second proceeding would be not maintainable against the petitioner. For the purpose, remanded back to the tribunal, petitioner to appear on so and so, till reason order passed, no coercive action.
10th May. Item 25. 10th May.
May I please lordship? Lordship, in the voter list of 1966, lordship, petitioner father name has been omitted.
Page number.
Page number 10, lordship.
10. Mohiruddin,
Yes, lordship.
Father Usman, village, Laogaon, police station, Hodor Nogao. Okay. Now, which document will show that Altab Hussain is the son of Mahiruddin?
Lordship, land documents, lordship,
Page number.
page 14.
Let it go back. Your name?
P. Odhikari. P. Odhikari.
P. Odhikari, MSP Odhikari. The petitioner Muhammad Altaf Hussain had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number First Tribunal Jorhat for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of FT bracket SVR bracket FT stroke SVR stroke 71 stroke 15. Full stop. An opinion dated 26/12/2017 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the Land Council for the party for the petitioner refers to the voters list of 1966 of village Laogao, police station Hodor, Moja, Kasmari in Nogao, which contains the name of Mahiruddin, son of Osman at serial 61. Petitioner also relies upon a Jamabandi of a plot of land in village Laogao, wherein Mahiruddin to kati dise. Wherein the name of Mahiruddin, son of Usman, had been struck out and replaced by that of Muhammad Altaf Ali, son of Mahiruddin. Full stop. In view of the above, remanded back to the tribunal for examine the voters list of 1966 of village Laogao, as well as the Jamabandi of the plot of land of village Laogao, where the name of the Akbar Ali had been mutated in place of Mahiruddin, and upon such examination to pass a reasoned order.
26.
The respondents in the Home Department to also make a verification as to whether Altaf Ali, the Prosidi, and Altaf Ali of the Jamabandi referred above are one and the same person, and submit a report to the tribunal.
Item 26.
None appears for the petition list again.
27.
In the event of subsequent non-appearance, adverse order shall follow.
Please, your lordships.
Jalal Sheikh, who is the father?
Your lordship, the father is one Jalil Sheikh. His name appears in the voters list of 1985. Your
Father of Jalal is Jalil.
Jalil, your lordship.
Page number.
Page number, your lordship, 146A, your lordship, and 85 is 145A, your lordship. Page number 145A.
145.
Yes, your lordship, 145A.
Potaner Kuti,
Yes, your lordship.
Moza Gologanj, Dhubri, 1985.
Yes, your lordship.
Whose name appears? Jalil Sheikh, he is the father.
Father, your lordship.
Huh.
And linkage, my grandfather is Karim Sheikh. His name appears in the voters list of 1971 at page number 143.
Yes. After.
Your lordship, my grandmother is one Samiran Bibi. She was also declared an Indian by a foreigners tribunal in the year 1988, your lordship. And linkage, your lordship, my father.
Your grandmother is an Indian citizen. How does it make you to be an Indian citizen?
Lordship. As regards linkage, your lordship, I have.
This linkage we don't understand. We are not dealing with those NRC matters. NRC matter is different. NRC has lot of facts and data with themselves. So they want only a few documents so that with that document, they can link up with their data. In these proceedings, we don't have anything. So you have to establish.
Lordship.
You establish who you are. Then you establish who is your father. Then you establish that your father is an Indian citizen. That's more than enough. You don't need anything beyond that.
Lordship, I have voted with my father in the year 2005 onwards, your Lordship.
But where is it?
The voters list of 2005, your Lordship,
Hmm.
is that 2005 is at page number 149.
Yes, sir.
Lordship may remand it back.
Something is there to be
Yes,
examined.
Lordship.
I heard Mr.
Yes, they, your Lordship.
S. Deal and also the petitioner Jalal Sheikh had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number
Who, your Lordship? Who Kamrup Metro,
2 Kamrup
Metro.
Metro for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971, resulting in registration of case numbers. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being relieved that the petition is instituted. Petitioner relies on the voters list of 1971 of village Pataner Kuti, which contains the name of Karim Sheikh, son of Karap Ali at serial 21. And that of the voters list of 1985 of village Pataner Kuti, which contains the name of Jalil Sheikh, son of Karim, and Anek, wife of Jalil, at serial number 691 and 692 respectively. Petitioner claimed that Jalil Sheikh is his father and Anek is his mother. Petitioner thereupon relies on the voters list of 2005 of village Pataner Kuti, which contains the name of Jalil Sheikh, son of Karim Sheikh at serial 525, Aneka Bibi, wife of A. Jalil Sheikh at serial 526, and that of Jalal Sheikh, son of A. Jalil Sheikh at serial 527. Accordingly, Jalal Sheikh, by showing him to be son of Jalil Sheikh, who in turn is the son of Karim Sheikh, a contention is raised that the petitioner Jalil Sheikh would be a citizen of India. In view of the remanded back to the tribunal to examine the veracity and correctness of the voters list of village Pataner Kuti from 1971 to the year 2005, and thereafter pass a reasoned order. Petitioner to produce the complete voters list of all the years of the village Pataner Kuti before the tribunal. The respondents to the Superintendent of Police border also may make a verification as to whether Jalal Sheikh, whose name appears in the voters list of village Pataner Kuti of the year 2005, and the Jalal Sheikh, the proceeding who had been referred in the present proceeding, are one and the same person. If the reasoned order to be passed after undertaking the aforesaid is in favor of Bangladesh.
28 and 29.
May I please, your Lordship? I am appearing on behalf of U. Dotto. Matter may be passable for the time being.
29, we adjourn it. it's stated that Mr. Yu Dotto is having some inconvenience adjourned. List again.
30,
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List again. In the event of subsequent non-appearance, adverse order shall follow.
Lordship, our presence may be recorded.
Sorry.
Our presence may be recorded, Lordship.
31 and 32.
Here the father has deposed before the tribunal lordship at page 48.
Sangsher Ali.
Lordship.
Whose son is Sangsher Ali?
Sangsher Ali's father has deposed, lordship. His name is son of Durjan Ali.
Sorry, page number.
Page number, cost taken lordship at page 2,
Hmm.
Durjan Ali.
Come to the voters list.
And lordship, a voter list, lordship, if your lordship comes to voter list of 1970,
Page
at
number.
page 64.
Sixty-six is also there.
66 is also.
Page number.
Page 64 is the father's
64.
64. Voter list of 1970, where father's name appeared for Durjan Ali.
Page 64. He is the father. Who is
Yes.
father? Javed or Durjan?
Durjan Ali is the father.
Durjan Ali, son of Javed, is the father.
Yes, sir.
Village is Dokhin Godhuni.
Lordship,
66, the village is different, Lordship.
lordship.
At page 62.
But suppose we go by 70. 70 is also good enough without good. So now establish that you are the son of Durjan.
Lordship.
Who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is Sangsher Ali.
Sangsher Ali. Where do we find the name of Durjan and Sangsher together?
Voter list of 2005 at page 71.
But every voter list is different.
Different village. Lordship.
First,
Lordship, we-
first one is Poop Kazias, 70 is Dokhin Godhuni,
Lordship,
89 is Batahidia.
lordship, due to erosion, we have shifted from one place to another place because these are the chore
But how can
areas.
you prove all this? You have to prove
Lordship, we
it.
have taken in our WS also. Lordship.
And again,
97 is
again 97, where the
Lordship.
name, it is a village, this thing, Kurhimari.
Yes, sir. That we have.
So there are 4 villages.
four villages.
If every year you move around from one place to other, how can you prove it?
2005 is also different.
Fifth one is again different.
Is Bhangan Mari.
Hangamari.
The petitioner to produce any relevant material that may be available to show that he is the son of Durjan Ali, son of Javed, whose name appears at serial 1184 of the voters list of 1970 of village Dokhin Godhuni. The petitioner had referred to many different voters list of different years, but it appears that the villages in all the voters list are different. Although there may be a similarity in the name. List after 2 weeks for any further material if available.
32 is also the same father, lordship.
32 also same order may be passed.
Sorry.
Basically, my point is on the ground of res judicata lordship and lordship. Earlier, I will declare our Indian lordship.
Where is the earlier order?
Lordship, page 57 is the earlier order lordship.
Page?
57 lordship. And later order lordship is a page 64 lordship. It's the same village, same address lordship.
Res judicata, we reject it. Any other argument?
Judicial lordship,
We'll give our reasons why you reject, we reject it.
others lordship, the same.
Res
Lordship.
judicata is not applicable in this present case.
No, lordship already High Court already approached the High Court lordship and already High Court have given finding lordship. That is generally applicable, but I have to lordship. The matter-
Abdul Qudus, Supreme Court had held, principle of res judicata is applicable.
Yes, lordship.
Our view is, in this facts of this case, in the context of this opinion you are referring at page 58, conditions of res judicata is not satisfied. For foreigners, tribunal res judicata is applicable, we know about
Yes,
it,
yes, lordship.
no dispute on that. But the facts of this case do not warrant a res judicata to be
Lordship,
accepted.
already lordship, I have already, I applied with the High Court lordship. The High Court lordship give the findings lordship and matters remanded back on the ground res judicata lordship. Mail lordship kindly
Maybe. Now you are making a claim before us and we reject it. We give our reasons why we reject. Do you have any further submission?
Not applicable, then lordship, I have to go on merit of the case.
Please continue on merit.
Then my parents' name lordship is 66 lordship.
Page 66.
My parents' name lordship.
Page 66.
Sorry, I'm sorry, lordship. 33 lordship, 33 lordship.
Sorry,
33 lordship.
30.
3. Page 33 is my voter list of 66 lordship. Kushal Sheikh, my father lordship,
33. Khoshal Sheikh is the father.
father lordship.
66 village Bihapara.
Yeah, lordship.
And which document will show that Maner Ali is the son of Khoshal Sheikh?
So they have to voter list lordship, I may refer lordship, voter list 77 lordship. This is also lordship, joint voter list lordship, same village lordship,
Hmm.
but
Page number.
page 37 lordship. The Kushal Sheikh lordship, but my name is lordship, some discrepancy.
Hmm.
37 lordship, Kushal Sheikh, Joygundas are my parents lordship. My other brothers are other one brother lordship and myself is last line lordship, Monuddin Sheikh request.
Manuruddin Sheikh.
Yes, lordship.
And who is before the court? Manuruddin Sheikh.
His name is Monuddin.
Before the court, Maner Ali is before the court.
Monsignor also, Monuddin Sheikh, 3 names lordship appears in voter list lordship.
And who is going to prove that Manuruddin Sheikh of the 77 voter list and the proceeding they are one and the same? The respondents in the Home Department through the Superintendent of Police border of which district?
Kamrup lordship.
Kamrup, to make a verification as to whether Manuruddin Sheikh, whose name appears in the voters list of 1977 of village Bihapara, and the writ petitioner proceeding before the court. Where is the notice?
Notice lordship, base 62 lordship, translated copy lordship,
62.
62 lordship.
And Mansur Ali, son of Khoshal Sheikh, resident of Bihapara, are one and the same person. The report be submitted before the next written list after 2 weeks.
Item 34 for
Although the
orders.
petitioner raises an issue of res judicata by referring to an earlier opinion dated
14/7/2017.
dated 14/7/2017 in BFT case number 665/2016 of the Foreigners Tribunal number 2 Kamrup Rural Boko. But prima facie it it is noticed that in the said opinion, no decision as such had been rendered. All that the tribunal had done is to record the various materials and documents that the petitioner had relied upon and exhibited, and thereupon arrived at its conclusion, inverted comma. It seems that the name of the father of the opposite party had been recorded in the name of voters list of 66, 70, 77, 85, 89, and also in the legacy data. Again, it is provided, inverted comma. It appears that the oral and documentary evidences are corroborated to each other, but no reason is given as to why, but no decision is given based on reason as to why the tribunal thinks it to be so. The second precondition to invoke the principles of res judicata is that the earlier decision must be between the parties must be decided. List. Oh, sorry.
34 for orders.
Will you be happy if I pass a judgment? Mr. Hawk relies on this, I write 3 or 4 pages. In my view, the petitioner is a foreigner. I don't give any reason. Will you be happy? Will that be a decision? No. Decision is always reason. The name so and so in voter list because of this reason is accepted to be the father of this, then I agree come, and therefore I declare him to be a citizen. This is missing. So no res judicata. You established independently, we'll hear you.
A copy of the order.
A copy of the order to Mr. J. Payne.
34.
Hi, please, Lordship. My lord, my senior son likes in court
For the prayer, so adjunct, yes.
35.
It's a review against the REIT appeals order, my lord.
Read appeal.
My lord, it's service has been
Related to foreigners tribunal or something else, some other subject.
My lord. It's a service matter, my lord.
Huh.
It's against dismissal.
Hmm.
Am I selling the dismissal, my lord? The service has already been completed, my lord. The government has also filed their affidavit.
So you can
Yes.
hear it.
My lord, my lord.
When do you want?
My lord, as early as possible, my lord. Even today, I am ready, my lord.
Today, Lordship is having one more bit,
No, no,
so
yes,
we
I
have to rise a
understand.
little
And
early.
Lordship,
I
that
would have heard it.
if it is not on record, Lordship, though we have filed online also, Lordship.
Give a
On
demo,
next
we'll call for the
Tuesday,
report.
if that is convenient, my lord.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, my
Tuesday.
lord. If that is convenient.
It stated that an affidavit had been filed by the respondents, which is not on record, list along with the said affidavit on, take it,
My-
whatever is.
my-
contained.
4.
My,
Fourth.
4.
March.
Okay.
36 for hearing.
For Mr. Nath, let it be little later.
Lordship, that's.
On the 4th, all those,
Immediately after.
it will be
Here is
too
some
near to
urgency.
those events.
Otherwise, my lord, I would not have trouble, my lord. My difficulty is that, my lord, I've been served with.
No, suppose we can't hear you on 4th, how will you gain?
That is always there.
You don't gain anything.
My lord, I understand, I understand.
25th April, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 24th April,
Yes, Lord.
24th, 5th April.
My lord, can it be on 11, my lord, if that is convenient, my lord? It will be Tuesday, my lord, 11.
Vacations.
Hmm.
Vacation. 11 will be.
11, you can take up, but you won't get the judgment even if you deliver it. You won't get the copy of the order.
I understand, but still, my lord,
Because this is likely to be a little longer order.
my lord,
Those
my lord.
1 page, 2 page, we can give you the same day, but the longer ones, it takes.
But still, my lord,
little-
we can take a chance, my lord. Otherwise, I will not travel, my lord.
Take it as per your choice, next
My-
time.
Maybe all right.
But subject to whether I don't know.
I understand.
11.
11.
36.
Yes, 36, Tajuddin Jagirdar. Who is the father?
Father Ataur Rahman Jagirdar.
Page number
Page 15, my lord.
58.
The document of school living certificate.
Page 58,
15, my lord, 15.
15. Fifteen is a school certificate.
School certificate.
Where is the name of Ataur Rahman Jagirdar?
Yes,
Which voters list?
Tajuddin Jagirdar, son of late Ataur Rahman Jagirdar.
Ah,
Tajuddin Jagirdar, son of late Ataur
Seen
Rahman
it.
Jagirdar.
where is the name of Ataur Rahman Jagirdar?
Ataur Rahman Jagirdar, my lord. This is page 16, the 1966
66
brutal,
voters list.
page 16.
Ataur Rahman Jagirdar, yes, Nisar Ali Jagirdar.
Serial number 210, my lord.
What is the name of this village? No name.
Village Soidkhani, my lord.
Where do you
Village.
get the name?
Name the subsequent brutal is the name of village name is appears, my lord.
No, subsequently is okay, but we need 1966. Where is the name of the village?
Page 23, my lord. The Gram Soidkhani is there.
Page 23.
23. It is 1965. And 1966 group of certified voter list is there in my custody, my lord. Subsequently, I have collected from my client.
Where is?
1966.
This is Abdul Sukur Jagirdar.
Oh, my
Who is the father? Ataur Rahman Jagirdar is
Rahman
the father.
Jagirdar, my lord. There are two certified copies. There is also another one, sir. There is one.
Give the correct one.
Ataur Rahman and Abdul Shukur both are brothers, my lord.
Where is the name of the village?
Village, my lord, the name of section Said Khani.
Achha, that section itself is village, Said Khani.
Said Khani is the village
Okay.
name, my lord.
Now, which document will show that this transfer certificate, school transfer
School
certificate?
certificate.
Have you examined the headmaster? No.
Not examined.
Go back and examine. Third, Mr. Tom.
Page actually.
Right. Tajuddin Jagirdar had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 1 Karimganj for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a person who entered the state of Assam on or after 25/3/1971 and as a result, FT case number 946 of stroke 2009 was registered. An opinion dated 14/3/2013 had been rendered declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, the state petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon a voters list of village Said Khani. Police station Patharkanji in the Karimganj district. Karimganj Kachar, in the Kachar district.
Karimganj district.
Karimganj, in the
In
Karimganj
1966 is Bras
Karimganj
Kachar.
district, which contains the name of Ataur Rahman Jagirdar, son of Nisar Ali Jagirdar at serial 210. Full stop. The petitioner also relies upon a school certificate issued by the headmaster of Idgah High School. And a post office Mullah Ganj Bazar in the district Karimganj, which contains the information that Tajuddin Jagirdar is the son of late Ataur Rahman Jagirdar, who is an inhabitant of village Said Khani. And the Mullaganj Police Bazar Post Office in the district Karimganj. If the information contained in the school certificate is correct, and in a school certificate as well as the voters list of 1966 of village Said Khani is correct, the petitioner may have prima facie established that he is a citizen of India. In the remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966 of village Said Khani containing the name of Ataur Rahman Jagirdar as well as the school transfer certificate, full stop, containing the information that Tajuddin Jagirdar is the son of late Ataur Rahman Jagirdar of village Said Khani. As required under the law, the headmaster of Idgah High School be examined before the tribunal along with the original school records, which may contain the information that Tajuddin Jagirdar is the son of Ataur Rahman Jagirdar of village Said Khani. Upon such examination, reason order be passed and can take back your that's petitioner to produce the complete voters list of 1966 before the tribunal for its examination. Rise because there's a single bench.